Yo, what is up everyone, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video with your host Kenkukun. We don't have any sound right now, but the December Dual Dokkan Fest has been revealed. We got a Goku and Glorio, so we're finally getting Daima. Goku's Int, Glorio's Physical. They're both super types too, right? So, um, interesting for Glorio. I wonder how he's gonna fit. But wonder how he's gonna fit. Who's he gonna link with? Like that's what I'm wondering. Um, let's go ahead and jump in and just take a look at their animations right away.
So take a look. Here you go.
いけそうだな。あ、オラも遠慮なく。
I had the wrong playback speed on.
Glorio 第三魔界の王から命を受けてやってきた。そろそろ終わりだ。
Awesome. And then
Yeah, Somatsu, they're awesome. All right, so those are the animations. I like them. I think they're pretty cool. Again, I wonder where Glorio's gonna fit. Now we can go take a look at their kits. I did watch the live stream, but I wasn't like super overly excited for the characters, only because I know I'm gonna skip the banner, right? So, um, maybe I'll be more excited as more characters come to Daima, and there's a I don't know, there's like a team that's gonna really link well. Goku's probably gonna link fine wherever he's gonna go. Goku's Super Saiyan transformation looks really cool on his intro, but my goodness, bro, when I see a good Super Saiyan transformation, I think of AGL Trunks and how horrible that was. Um, so he's transformation boost, Dragon Ball Seekers, right? And then Pure Saiyans or accelerated battles, sure. And then we take a look at the super attack effect. Greatly raises attack and defense for 3 turns, and then raises all allies' attack by 41% for 2 turns. Pretty cool. Now, if we go take a look at his passive, he gets 20% chance to dodge and damage reduction for the first turn from the character's entry. All right, then he gets his regular stats. I'm just going to highlight the really good stuff, right? He gets 30% damage reduction, 50% chance of evading, um, and then another 20% as the first or second attacker in a turn. So 70% chance to dodge, 90% turn 1, right? Pretty good. And then he's going to get 50% damage reduction turn 1, so 30% damage reduction always. And get the caption out of the way. Blah 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 blah. He's stacking attack with each attack received or evaded. He's going to get super effective against all types, 159% to attack from the 6th turn from the character's entry. Pretty cool. And then now the dodging really matters because his active skill, you want to dodge 5 times. So I'm doing a recap video instead of the reaction because I sat here for the 20 minutes of the stream and I wasn't overly excited until the very end. When they showed off some of the stuff. Not that I think the characters' animations look really cool. And the more I see these guys' animations and the kits, I'm more and more excited. I want Daima stuff. I'm just sad I know I'm gonna skip the banner, right? I just know it. Now that we're on the JP timeline, I believe these guys will show back up in spring. I think before June. sometime before June, like April or May, I believe these guys will rerun, and they may just rerun on a Daima banner. That would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty fire. I think I'm gonna, because I'm skipping, I'm hoping that's gonna be the case, because then I'm getting double value if I summon on that banner, which is right before the Tanabata, which is gonna be a tough thing to do, and then the worldwide. Oh man, I'm hoping for major luck. So he just massively raises attack, ultimate damage, and he can only do this after he dodges 5 times or 6 turn from the character's entry. So, you could get it turn 2, you could not. Now, Glorio has a 200% leader skill and then a 170 with 30% to Dragon Ball Seekers. So 170 to Battle of Wits or Accelerated Battle. Demonic Power. I really hope he's going to link well with the Buu Saga units. That's what I need to see. I expect him to have more than meets the eye, which is only a Kid Buu thing. Greatly raise attack for 1 turn, lowers attack and defense, and then he gets attack plus 9%, defense plus 6% in battle. I don't know if that's permanent, 1 time, multiple times, don't know. Now this guy is all about just additionals, additionals, additionals. He has an entrance animation with a great chance of launching an additional super attack for 1 turn. Then he has a high chance of evading, so 50% chance to dodge. And then with each super attack performed, he's going to get 30% more, so up to 80%. And then he just wants super attack. He's like Rose, super attack, super attack, super attack, super attack. Oh, you super attack 3 times? Here's another super attack, right? Up to once within a turn. So his first entry, you could super attack 6 times. Pretty good, pretty cool. I'm not going to read too much more. He wants to be in the... oh, yeah. All allies key +1 and attack and defense plus 50% for 3 turns as the 3rd attacker in a turn. So that's like giving him big bad bosses, right? That's like 2 big bad bosses. So I would say that's huge, phenomenal, but he's not an extreme type unit, and he's probably not in uncontrollable power. So because of that, I won't... I could run him on the Imp Broly team. I could, and I might. But, it's... anytime you run a non-uncontrollable power unit on the Imp Broly team, it's not the end of the world. It just... you gotta remember that you're not going to be able to drop that domain. You might not be able to drop it right away, and if you're fighting Gogeta or Janemba, especially Gogeta, you kind of need that domain. Like, you need to override his domain. So then we take a look at his active skill. His active skill is pretty cool. Greatly raises attack, ultimate damage, disable enemy's action once after you super attack 3 times. You're probably going to be able to do this on turn 2. But then the most exciting part, and we'll wrap it up here because there's not much more to talk about. They're gonna well, this is not the most exciting, but they're gonna revamp and make it easier to read the passive, right? So they're gonna, with bullet points and breaks in the passive, right? So the basic effects, this is everything that happens. Here's turn 1's effects. Here's for every attack activated, here's what they get, or every attack evaded, here's what they get, right? So they're just breaking it down. You have the infinity sign, right? So this is just a permanent throughout the fight. You have exclamation point 1, which means it can happen 1 time. Now, I would like to see this infinity sign next to super attack effects, right? I would love to see this next to super attack effects. I really would. Would be nice, because already Glorio has that 6%, 3% on a super attack effect, 9% attack and 6% defense in battle. Don't know if that's permanent. Don't know if it stacks, right? Don't know if it's just for the turn. But this is the most exciting part. They're revamping Dokkan animations everywhere. So the HUD already looks cleaner. The 3 characters that are fighting are right here. I think a board style game mode is the perfect thing to throw in a Dokkan battle and make it a roguelike. It's... when I go through quest mode, it just screams Budokai 2. Whether you loved or hated the board in Budokai 2, this is it. You can make something... you don't need a Dokkan 2. You could really just revitalize or you can reuse what the game already has to have a really cool game mode in it. But, the HUD, the battle animations, the intro, all of that stuff is looking cool. I think I gotta sneeze. The colors... ooh, excuse me. Those colors look cool. Look, he transforms. Characters have their own little animation when they get set up in bed. I think that's really, really cool. And now we have better animations right here. Now they do say that this is going to be an overtime thing where because there are so many characters in the game, they're going to have to it's going to be a process over time to give everyone their own animations. Like look at Vegeta. He doesn't even have a scouter on anymore. Did he lose his scouter? Hold up. Did he have it at the beginning or was that his mount? Okay, he didn't have it. All right. Oh yeah, and then this attack. This attack is going to segue into a super attack, which I think could be really cool. Like instead of just straight into a super attack cutscene. Um, I would personally love to get a Dokkan Battle 2 in the style of Honkai Star Rail, because what we have right here is already a it's already a turn-based RP, like it's already a turn-based battle, right? You set up your turn, you take it, right? And everything trades back and forth. I think an RPG turn-based would be perfect. I look back to if we want to keep it in the realm of Dragon Ball, The Legend of the Super Saiyan for the Super Nintendo. I only played it, I only ever got to play it on an emulator. I thought it was great. You had different cards, and depending on what card you picked, different animations played. Some cards were allowed super attacks. Now, I'm not saying, our super attacks could be tied to cards, but I'm just saying it could work with Dragon Ball. And I think Dokkan Battle would be like, if there was a successor to Dokkan Battle and this development team did it, I would love for them to look at Legend of the Super Saiyan and build off of that, right? Because if animations are a big thing, Honkai Star Rail has really good animations, and Dragon Ball Z is just going to have even better animations. I think it's just prime for animations, right? So with that said, that's really all they talk about. They do mention, the collaboration with Dragon Ball Super Card Game Fusion World and the Battle Hour. We will know more information on the 10th anniversary, 18th and or 19th of the Battle Hour. With that said, that's all I got. Let me know what you guys think. I'm excited for Daima. I really am. I like the show a lot. I'm sad that I'm gonna skip these banners because 10th anniversary is right around the corner. Every Christmas is gonna feel a little bit bad. I have to consider having stones for the dual Dokkan Fest on Christmas now that we're on the JP timeline. So if I wouldn't have summoned on the Gotenks banner, I probably would have done whatever discounts they're going to have here, and I expect them to have discounts. With that said, I'm out of here. Enjoy your night, evening, morning, whatever may be. Peace out. Let me know. Are you excited or not? I think the animations look really good. I think the kits look really, really good. Goku's going to be, 70% chance to dodge almost all the time. So I like him. I like looking at him in slot 2. I hope they're on the Majin Buu Saga category. That's where I really want to see them. And then Demonic Power is very, very interesting because we're going to have 2 Majin Buu units and potentially a 3rd Majin Buu unit that's going to be created. Who knows? Or fuse. With that said, I'll see you next time.